Y'all, I am literally shook it right now. The future looks very bleak. Before we start TikTok, I'm just sharing the mainstream news, nothing more, nothing less. The first person to be diagnosed with the C word, with monkeypox, and with HIV at the same time just popped up. Y'all, he's sick.
An Italian man is believed to be the first patient diagnosed with monkeypox, COVID-19, and HIV all at the same time. Previously, it was not believed that monkeypox and COVID infections could happen simultaneously, but the man tested positive for COVID last month after returning from a trip to Spain. Well, he then went to a hospital seeking treatment for a rash.
So what's this rash supposed to look like so I can be aware? I mean, I have a rash. You know, thinking about it, we did just have the World Health Organization meet on the whole monkeypox. And I can't show you any of this interview, but what I can tell you is Trump said we're going to build an Iron Dome right when he gets in office. That plus Space Force seems pretty galactic, no? Especially...
Oh, well, here we go, mate. So, monkeypox is so back. Oh, yeah, 2020, all...
I'm fully convinced.
2024 is getting absolutely crazy. After 15,000 cases of M-Pox, all the governments of the world are starting to get scared. TikTok, Facebook, this is just mainstream news. After their first case in Sweden, now the UK is preparing for this emergency. You know what's happening in the UK, right?
Rapid spread of a lethal version of M-Pox in Africa and now to Europe is causing increasing alarm. The World Health Organization has declared it a public health emergency of international concern, calling for urgent action to bring it under control. M-Pox, previously known as monkeypox, causes fever, rash and lesions, severe headaches and fatigue. Some people have difficulty breathing or swallowing, and there is a risk of life-threatening sepsis.
And we've literally had hundreds of earthquakes in California the last few weeks, counting big ones and small ones. I mean, it's every freaking day over there. You remember about the whole San Andreas fault thing? I'm telling you guys, this is just back to back, and people are literally saying it sounds like explosions. Did you also know volcanoes are going off all over the freaking world right now? Yo, this is crazy.
Monkeypox is so back. Oh yeah, 2020 all over again. The World Health Organization has declared M-Pox a public health emergency for international concern. Just in time for the 2024 election. Oh yeah. Mail-in ballots, anybody? Oh, it's so comical at this point. It's so comical. I can't do it. Can't do it, guys. We saw.
Yeah, all right. Shalom. I'm gonna give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bashir Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who we learned this truth from, and salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. This your brother Rikaga Bar. All right, and here we go again, man. All right, here we go again. Okay, the World Health Organization has officially went out and declared, all right, the M-Pox a public health emergency of international concern. All right, and we know this is pretty much the same thing that took place with C-19, you know, the C-19, which started in China. Well, this M-Pox is apparently spreading rapidly in Africa. Okay, and as you've seen several video clips that I played, apparently now it's in Sweden. I believe it says Sweden, and it's making its way, in Europe, and it's pretty much spreading. Okay, and
I'm fully
2024 is getting
and now to severe headache.
All the governments of the world is
Salaki, it's pretty much spreading at this point. They declared it a global public health emergency, and it's pretty much following the same blueprints, the same footprints they did about 4 years ago, man. So are we looking at another global pandemic, another lockdown, more than likely, all right, especially ahead of these elections. Okay, it's looking like these devils could use any number of these pestilences that they got out, man. We know they got the listeria outbreak. They got the bird flu. Okay, they got the, they were talking heavy about the white lung. Was it the white lung syndrome or white lung pneumonia that nobody's talking about anymore? You got C19 that's continuing to so-called mutate. There's still new strains coming out. So it's looking like these devils are following the same footprints, man. To lock this place back down, to put the draconian measures, back on you people. And ultimately, man, to allow an economic collapse. Because we know this time this place is not surviving, man. And all of the everything that's, is being foreshadowing that this place is done, man. Banks collapsing, stock markets crashing, constant cyber attacks. It's to the point now to where they say everybody over here in America, your social security number has been compromised, man. All right. I forget what hacking group, they said pretty much hacked and compromised everybody's social security number, man. So it's like at this point, these devils are about to pull the big one over the people, man. And it's evident. So could this be it? I mean, highly likely, man. Why not? These devils, they're at that point, to where, we got the elections coming up. We know major shit pops off before then. And, a lot of people, a lot of people feeling a lockdown's on its way. When you pair everything that's happening, this shit's about to go down, man. This is, and I also pulled up, I'll continue to pull this up, but, from the Rockefeller playbook, Operation Lockstep, it goes into how there would be pretty much another lockdown, and they would release particular weaponized pestilences that would actually do the damage. You know what I'm saying? That would actually start putting people to death. Okay, and you seen that crazy video I played where apparently, right, supposedly some dude called the M-Pox C19, he called like three different pestilences, man. I believe he was somewhere in Europe. So the fact of the matter is that this shit is spreading, and it's nothing for these devils to, we ain't gonna be able to have an election. We got a national emergency, yada, 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 man. And if they don't do it with the pestilence, it might just be due to World War III, So it's a lot of shit that's shaping up, man. And if you're not paying attention, you definitely about to be caught off guard out here, man. Which I'm not going to read, through this. You can screenshot it, if you haven't seen it. But these devils pretty much go into how they would essentially cause the people who took the jab, they would have weak immune systems. And I seen another post that it pretty much, and I can't verify this, because if you go on like Google or you go on, into those type of search engines, you try to verify it, they're going to come with fact check, they're going to come with AI, and it's pretty much hard to find truth on a lot of those search engines. But, pretty much the information's been going out that Japan has went out and said that I think like 90 million people or some shit over there have nanobots or nanobots in their pretty much in their brains due to that jab, man. Which I believe that's true. I believe that's the case. The information already kind of went out that, there was particular, what's they calling this shit, graphene oxide, and nanotechnology in those juice. So it's no coincidence these people are starting to act all bugged out. People are weird as hell because they're being altered, man. Their brain makeup, their chemical makeup is being altered, man. 3-4 years since the juice. So, it's highly likely that when people start dropping out here in these times, man, it's going to be the real serious shit. Okay? And a lot of it's going to be from these people who took the juice, and not to mention everything else that they've been poisoning, with all the food. It's going to be a lot of sickness out here, man. Okay? And they could use this, because they know a lot of people are not going to go for it. Okay? A lot of people are like, I'm not going to comply. We're not going to comply. Blase, blase, blase. So, what would these devils have to do? They going to have to make sure motherfuckers really start dropping dead out here, man. When motherfuckers really start dropping dead, then it's going to hit home with these people and be like, oh, well, shit, man. Like, maybe this is serious. Maybe this is real. When they loved ones and people close to them start getting touched, man. And then that's gonna cause these people to comply. They might say, I'm not going to do it again. They might try to push back and fight back, and all types of shit. But at the end of the day, when motherfuckers is really dropping by the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions by these pestilences, man, people are going to start to comply with it, man. And that's what these devils want, okay? I'm going to just skip down to the third paragraph. It says, the third phase, if majority of people resist the jab, a weaponized You can read those. Virus will be released. A lot of people will die from this. It will be survival of the fittest. It will also be the ultimate push for everybody to take the juice in order to return to normality. Those who have taken a jab will be at war with those who have not. It will be anarchy from all sides, man. These devils ain't made that motherfucking playbook. You know, that's revelation of the method, conditioning, programming, whatever the fuck you want to, whatever you want to call it, man. That's what it is. So they telling you in less than fewer words what they plan, what they're doing, and it makes sense that the people who took the jab are going to be against those who haven't, because their chemical makeup, their brain, it's been all altered. It's been rearranged, man. Okay, whether you want to believe it or not, you got 5G, they got these towers, the different things that can interact with the graphene oxide and the chemicals in that jab, man. Believe it, you ain't got to believe it. Nobody gives a damn, man. But when motherfuckers close and dear to you start dropping dead, you're going to realize that it's something in common with a lot of this shit, man. And the Most High is bringing them pestilences because that's one of the main ways he said he would judge this place in these days, in these times, man. So, just like when you had the Black Plague, okay, the bubonic plague, okay, during which pretty much ended the reign of Jake in Europe, okay, that killed a lot of people, man. So this is the same thing, because this is the end of a particular age and the end of a particular kingdom. So, we a couple, 2.5 months away, if you will, from the elections. All right, go ahead and brace for impact, man. These devils pulling out their stops and shit. So we seen this shit before, so we just gonna stay tuned and see how these devils play the cards. But shit's about to go down, man. But with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, DTA Baba Ball, Shalom.